Hello, my name is Hannah Jennings, and welcome to my ceremonial speech titled David Attenborough, A Living Legend. My whole life, I have loved animals. From possums to raccoons, I've had them all as pets. I think showing respect and affection towards animals reflects one's character. I believe this is why I appreciated David Attenborough so much when I first saw him in a nature documentary. His compassion for creatures of this planet, no matter how big or small, is so selfless, so refreshing in today's world. I feel like it's always bad news when you flip on the TV. With David's BBC programs, he always tries to immerse his audience in heartwarming tales of motherly love and survival against all odds. You can feel the passion he has for his work in any of his documentaries or lectures. Let's take a look back over the life of Sir David Attenborough and see how he became such an amazing public figure and animal activist. Sir David Attenborough was born in London, England in 1926. He is most commonly known for his 9-part life series on BBC. David was an important producer for BBC. In 1965, he was promoted to controlling the second channel, BBC Two. He controlled BBC from 1968 to 1972. After a few years, he retired and decided to do a few shows on his own. This is when he produced his most well-known series, such as the Life series and Blue Planet. His shows during this period focused more heavily on the impact humans have had on the environment and species that are in danger of extinction. I think people responded so well from these series because although they focused on some negative aspects and contained some devastating scenes of animals in distress, he did it without preaching at his audience. He had a way of perfectly interweaving pristine landscapes and vibrant coral seas and contrasting them to deforestation and polluted beaches. The audience realizes a need for change and gains a new respect for the environment. Now that we have looked into David's past, let's take a look at some of the achievements he made during this time. David Attenborough is an internationally recognized broadcaster and filmmaker. Even critics of the network BBC have stated that he is the perfect example of how a broadcaster should be. He has attained 32 different honorary degrees from universities. This is more than anyone has ever received. Some of them are from prestigious schools such as Oxford and Cambridge. He has also received many awards from magazines and polls around Britain. He was given the Living Icon Award from the Culture Show and was declared one of the top 10 heroes of our time from New Statesman magazine. From his work with the preservation of animals, a total of 15 species are named after him. The scientists who discovered these previously unknown species named them after Attenborough as a nod to his selfless work. He attained one of his most prestigious awards in 1985, when he was knighted by the Queen of England for his work with BBC. David Attenborough is loved by people around the world and has made a huge impact on how people view the environment. He is globally recognized for his years of dedication and research. He is an inspiration for us all to do our part in protecting our planet and treating it with respect. He is a true living legend.
Here you go, back there, next year.